Hello students, as in previous video lecture, I was discussed about one of the element of directing, that is motivation. So you know about the meaning, definition and the features of motivation. Now in this video lecture, I will going to teach you about the importance of motivation. So as you know, motivation means it is a process of inspiring or encouraging or stimulating the employees to undertake a given task and perform the job effectively and efficiently. So as a manager, why you need to motivate the employees? What are the benefit that an organization as well as employee gets with the help of the technique of motivation? Means it gives 5 major benefits. To get all those 5 benefits, you need to motivate the employees. Let's see what are those benefits. The first benefit is motivation improves efficiency and performance level. As you know about the meaning of efficiency, what is efficiency? It means completing the task without making any wastage of resources and completing the task in lesser cost, and also where by giving complete guidelines and instructions and continuous monitoring of performance, where the efficiency is also get increased and the ability of an individual is going to convert it into willingness to work in the organization. So therefore, with the help of proper motivation, we can able to get the efficiency as well as also it help in increasing overall performance of employee and also company. That is the first benefit. Then second is motivation helps to create a positive attitude. So where the motivation encourages employees to get the responsibility, according to that they are going to receive the work instruction, guidelines and continuous monitoring of their performance. It will going to create the negative attitudes of the employee into positive attitude. By that they will going to create a good working environment. According to that, the organizational goals are to be realized by encouraging the efforts of employees in the enterprise. That is why with the help of motivation, by inspiring the employees and encouraging the employees, it motivates them to work towards achieving the targeted standards. That is the second benefit. Then third is motivation reduces employee turnover. So reduce is nothing but minimize. So motivation helps in minimizing employee turnover. So here turnover means it's nothing but coming and going of employees to the work will be reduced and regular absent to the job of an employees is also get decreased, and the changing of employees from one company to another company, that moment is also get decreased. How it means? By motivating the employees, you are going to satisfy the needs, wants or demands of workers. When you are satisfied the needs, wants and the demands of employees, they will going to inspire and they get an psychological satisfaction. They will feel secured in doing the job. By that their absenteeism is also get decreased, and the thought of changing the company, that is also get reduced. By that the experienced and expertised and well skilled employee retained with our company only. That is the third benefit. Then fourth is accomplishment of organizational goals. Here accomplishment is nothing but achievement. What it is? Accomplishment means achievement of organizational goals. So when you satisfied the needs, wants and demands of employees, automatically their performance of work is increased, their effectiveness and work efficiency is also get increased. When the employee is doing the work effectively and efficiently without making any absent to the work, then the work will be completed on time. Automatically that will going to contribute for the achievement of organizational goals on time. That is why with a single word of motivation, the entire organizational goals are to be realized. So how it means? As a manager, you need to identify the needs, requirements of the employee. As much of possible, you need to provide all the facility, you need to satisfy their needs and demands. Then the employee get, it's my company, so they are supportive with us, then they will going to work even for more time in the enterprise. That is the fourth benefit. Then last importance is helps to accept changes. Always the creative human tendency ready to accept the changes. The changes may be in technical sector, or the changes may be in the external environment or internal environment. Say for example, company has introduced or installed new machinery to the production place. Employee don't know or worker don't know how to operate this machine. At the time, as a plant in charge, what's your main duty? So your main duty is to guide the employee that how to operate the machine. So if you demonstrated about how to operate the equipment or machine, means the employee learn how to operate the machine while manufacturing the product. So automatically it gives the knowledge to the worker, then he feels very well and he will going to operate the machine and produces the goods as per the predetermined quantity. So therefore, whatever the changes that you want to implement, those changes are to be implemented with a well guidelines and instructions and proper supervision only. So then only employee adjust with the changes. According to that changes, they will continue the work in the enterprise. So these all 5 about the importance or significance, or even though we call it as benefits of motivation. All these 5 are the importance or benefits or significance of motivation. So you may think that, sir, the word motivation will give all these 5 benefits. Means yes, of course, not only these 5 benefits, it have an capability to change the entire working condition in the enterprise, because the motivation is going to change the employee behavior from negative to positive. So say for example, an employee working from 10 years in the company, so he is very sincere, whatever the work assigned by superior, they complete on time. So but there is no promotion, there is no salary increment. Means what he will going to think? So yes, of course, wherever the good opportunity comes to him, so automatically he will going to think of joining there. So the company loses the experienced employee in the company. So that is why, to avoid all these problems, one of the main important tool is motivation. So that is why the motivation plays a very important role in changing the entire working situation and helps in completing achievement of organizational goals on time with efficient manner. Then how the motivation takes place in an organization, and what are the series of stages or steps that are to be followed in motivating the employees of the enterprise. There are mainly 6 stages that are to be observed in motivation process. Those are to be represented like in this pictorial format. So here the motivation means it is a psychological technique of inspiring or stimulating the employees to take effective part in achieving the targeted standards. Then how to motivate the employee, and what are the stages that are to be followed in the process of motivation? Means the first stage of motivation is unsatisfied need. So here the stage or the activity of motivation start with the first stage, that is unsatisfied need. Say for example, I need of money, or I need of a thing which is very useful to lead my life. That is, say for example, for each and every employee, we are required the salary. So salary is a need for each and every employees. So the motivation stage start with unsatisfied need. My need is to get the proper salary for to lead my life. That is the basic need. So if I am not receiving the proper salary means it is unsatisfied need. Therefore the motivation process start with the first stage, unsatisfied need. Then second, the unsatisfied need leads to tension. So here the arrow mark you need to observe, unsatisfied need moves to creating the tension. So what is my need? My need is to get the proper salary to lead my life. To get all the basic things I required money. So to get the money, so I am working in an organization. So if I am not receiving proper salary, it is called unsatisfied need. So if my needs are not fulfilled, I am not getting proper remuneration to satisfy my needs means that will leads to tension. So therefore unsatisfied need create tension in the minds of employees. Therefore you need to identify the needs of employees. Then the tension leads to drives. So drives and motivations are interrelated. So here drives can be referred as the requirements or requisites of an employee. So what is the requirement of an employee in this example? That is proper salary. So that is proper salary or wages is the requirement of an employee. So tension stimulates his or her drives. So it means the tension is going to stimulate the people drives. It means requirements or requisites. So they are going to in search of other places where they are going to get the proper salary. Therefore the tension leads to drives or stimulates his or her drives, that is requirements. The drives leads to search behavior. The drives leads to search behavior means drives put him or her into a state of search behavior to satisfy his or her need. So if I am not getting the proper remuneration in existing company means I will going to search the job in another company where I can get the proper salary as per work requirement and experience. Then I will going to search the job in some other companies. Like that, for satisfying the need, they are going to in search of all other ways which are available to satisfy their needs. So once the search behavior is get over, that moves to satisfied need. So here once you search the job or once you convey the management to provide the salary, if management provided the salary or if you get the proper job based on your requirement of need, then the need is going to get satisfied. So means search behavior ends in satisfied need. So here in existing company, if you are not getting proper salary means you just convey the management to provide the anticipated or expected salary as per your requirement. If they provide or increase the salary, which is going to helpful to satisfy your need, there is no problem of tension. The tension get reduced. Otherwise, if you got the better job wherever other companies demanded for more amount, they are going to pay the higher salary, means your need is going to get satisfied. So once the need is satisfied, then it leads to reduced tension. So that is related with the second stage. Unsatisfied need leads to tension. So satisfied need reduces tension. So if you get the proper salary, if you are getting the salary which is sufficient to satisfy the basic needs, means there is no tension in the minds of employee, they get much focus on work, then automatically it reduces the tension of employee. So all these 6 stages which are included or which are observed in the process of motivation. So very simple. Unsatisfied need leads to tension. That tension stimulates, drives put him search behavior, the search behavior resulting in satisfied need, the satisfied need result in reduced tension. So this is all about the process of motivation. Say for example, I will give one more example. While explaining this concept, I took the example of an employee and their salary requirement. But I will take the common example, like a child needs an apple. So he or she, that kid is very hungry, she needs an fruit to eat. Unsatisfied need is getting of apple. So because that baby or that child is in hungry, so then it needs or they needs an apple. So if that baby or child is not going to get the apple, that is going to leads the tension. So the tension leads to the behavior, that is drives. Tension stimulates, drives. If that child is not getting apple in your home, so that kid is going to ask other person or others in a home and get it have, and that drive leads to search of behavior. So it means the drive is hungry. So to solve the problem of hungry, so that child is going to get or ask some other persons in the environment, and they ask for an apple or fruit, whichever they want. So if that child get an apple, means the need is satisfied, then last automatically that child or kid will be very happy. So like that we need to identify the need. Based on that we need to provide all the facility to the employee, then only their tension get reduced and they will going to be happy. So this is all about the process of motivation.